Hello everybody, my name is Dex. I don't even know where to start with this. So I decided on a complete whim to, as you can tell, I don't script, so apologies if this is a bit nonsensical. I decided to just play my summer car, but with the goal of actually making a car. Here's the problem. Before this, I had 2 hours and 4 achievements. Playing in permadeath, and non-permadeath. Dying in permadeath, and drinking my own piss. Those were the 4 achievements I had before starting this. After starting this, let me just pull up my Steam real quick to read this. I have 5 achievements and 4.5 hours. You want to know what achievement I got in those 2.4 hours? Driving the moped to the shop. That is the achievement I got in 2 hours. So, sorry for the long exposition at the beginning, but I just have to explain. This is actually the 2nd hour I've recorded, because before I recorded for an hour and a half, and the game crashed and I lost all of my progress. So, if I sound a bit more dead in this one, that is why, because this is the 2nd hour I've played this game today. Well, technically, 2nd and a half. So if I sound a bit more dead, that's why. I'm gonna try a bit different this video. I'm going to do voiceovers. If you like this video, if you don't, just give it a like. I'm sparing you the yapping. We're just gonna get into it.
Alright, this is recording session 2. Alright, so here you're gonna notice I'm kinda already know what I'm doing. Okay, I say that as I'm putting the wrong fucking part in. I kinda already know what I'm doing here. Again, I spent an hour and a half doing this, and I'm also following a guide the entire time because there's no way in hell I can ever do this on my own. In these I'm gonna kinda explain. So here you take the engine block, you get the crankshaft, and then you put on these 3 bearings. Now, here's the main thing about my summer car, is that it's realistic too much. So you'll notice all these spanners. I have to go through each of these individually, or memorize which spanner I can actually use for each nut. Basically, this whole game is torture. This whole game is torturing myself with trial and error until I eventually drink myself to death and then have to restart. So here what you're going to notice. This is about the point where you can get to on your own, at least following the guide.
You do not start with spark plugs. I need to get to the top left in a timely manner, or else the store where I can buy spark plugs from is going to close. Very important thing here. I drank a beer. You're gonna notice that later. Okay. So here is the bike. This thing is the worst. Oh my god, this thing sucks. So basically, the way this works, right? You have to lean over to the left, the fuel tap, turn that up. Then you have to use the Kickstarter over and over again until it starts. Then you lift the kickstand, hold W, press G, and that's how you start moving. Then steering is a whole different thing. And then once you reach your max speed, you gotta gear shift to gear 2, but that's pretty obvious. That's how cars work. And every time you stop, you have to kickstart it again and shift out of neutral. Every single time. So if you notice me just kicking the fucking Kickstarter and tipping over, it's because this bike is a piece of shit and is hell to use. Okay, so here you'll notice I'm backing up to do something. Right here, there's a strawberry field. What you can do in the strawberry field is pick strawberries. You grab a box, you pick strawberries. Here's the issue with doing that. It takes for fucking ever. Bro, why did I try to steal the car? What's wrong with me?
Perkele kyllä et vaan oo 4 laatikkoa kerännyt tuossa kun sä sen yhdessä sait. Älä sinä näitä vaijata laatikoita tänne tuo, kerran täytteeseen ennen kuin sä nää tänne tuot.
Shut up.
Ei perkele kyllä et vaan oo 4 laatikkoa kerännyt tuossa kun sä sen yhdessä sait.
Nää se on. Oh.
Yeah, what you think about this? Here is where I'm going to interject once more. So as you can see, I'm pulling up on something. This is a police checkpoint for breathalyzers. Now if you remember, I drank a beer before I got here. No telling how long ago. It was like hours. So let's see.
give alcohol test. Low into it. What's gonna happen? He checks it. Oh, there's a fine! Amazing! Now, 3K, right? Dude, that fine was like $2,500, and I didn't even realize it at the time. I just lost, like, all of my money because I drank a beer, like, 6 hours ago! Okay. After probably 7 real life minutes of driving, I have finally made it to the town with the specific goal of getting spark plugs from Timo's shop. Okay, get the... Okay, anyways. Specific goal of getting spark plugs from Timo's shop, right? I'm really struggling with the bike, man. Oh my god. Okay, skip ahead.
Now here is where the worst possible thing happens. The store has closed until morning. I made my whole trek here for nothing. Literally no reason. So I just decided to go into the pub. I mean, what more can I do? So after 3 beers, I decide
To just go home. I tried to steal gas for some reason. I don't know what was going through my mind. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Stop reading the buzz tables. You're not taking the buzz. Do I try to assault the bus driver?
Sä sitten kyrryt lähti se kaikki mun roskat lattialta.
Okay, so I recorded that last voiceover explaining everything that happened before I realized that I explained everything that happened in the game. So please enjoy my anger-filled rants about exactly what I just explained in the voiceovers, because I think I did it way funnier here.
Okay, little actual next plan voiceover. So I drove all the way to Timo's, and the fucking store was closed. So I literally just drove all that way for nothing. And I had to pay a bunch of fucking money because I drank a beer like 5 fucking hours ago. So I had to pay like $2,500. So I just went in there, bought some fucking sausage and fries, 4 beers, and I'm driving home. A fucking waste of so much time. Oh my god, I just realized I'm playing on fucking mortal mode. On the bike! And that is where I'm going to end this for now. Again, I recorded for another hour. I can make like 3 videos off of this. I could get way more views if I split an hour into 3 videos. Nah, I'm kidding. I just don't want to put this all in one video, viewer retention, shit like that. If y'all want to see more, tell me, of course. But thank you for watching up to this point. Can't guarantee that the next part, if I make it, won't just be more suffering, especially considering it would continue right off my just rant at the end. But either way, what half the fun of watching someone else play My Summer Car, in my opinion, is not suffering yourself, watching them suffer. So if y'all enjoyed this, like, subscribe, bell, all that bullshit. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.